This video is brought to you by Mubi. Get a whole month free at mubi.com/doozy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
Samuel L. Jackson. He is one of the most iconic actors of our generation. With over 250 movies to his name, the amount of times this man has said the word motherfucker is simply unmatched.
You're not gonna store the motherfucker. I'm on the motherfucker. I'm a mushroom cloud laying motherfucker.
This man has been in 6 Tarantino movies and became one of the most quoted actors of all time.
Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese.
That's right.
From his epic monologue in Pulp Fiction to playing Mace Windu in Star Wars and being the face of Marvel's Nick Fury. In total, his films have earned over $27 billion worldwide, making Samuel L. Jackson the highest grossing actor in history. But here's the thing, despite his incredible range, Mr. Jackson has never won an Oscar for any of his roles. This man is a walking pop culture icon. So today, we're gonna dive into the career of Samuel L. motherfucking Jackson.
Everybody strap in! I'm about to open some fucking windows.
Samuel Leroy Jackson was born on December 21st of 1948 in Washington, D.C. This man's childhood wasn't easy. He was raised in Tennessee by his mother and grandparents because his father died from alcoholism when Samuel was still a kid. Besides, growing up he had a pretty severe stutter for which he was bullied a lot.
Kids made fun of me and they laughed at me and they ridiculed me in a different kind of way.
But from a young age he realized that the stutter would go away when he was pretending to be people who didn't stutter. And so acting became a way for Samuel not only to express himself but also to speak better.
I actually started to pretend to be people who didn't stutter when I was very young so that I wouldn't stutter. That seemed to be the thing that would work for me. My characters don't stutter, so I don't have to worry about them.
But later he discovered a technique that is, let's just say, more effective.
Some days it's M days, and then there are sometimes it's S days. But I just say motherfucking it's done.
As we all know, Samuel L. Jackson is a man with style. When he was cast for Star Wars, he didn't just get a regular lightsaber, he simply chose his own color.
I figure out who we had to talk to about your light color, your lightsaber color.
Oh, well, good guys are green and blue, bad guys are red. That's just the way it works.
No purple lights?
You might get purple.
And when the shoot wrapped, the prop team decided to give him a lightsaber with a unique engraving on it.
When they presented it to me, it had BMF on the on-off button.
Yeah, and what does BMF stand for?
Bad, my friend.
Knows just what to do, 'cause I'm a bad motherfucker.
Now, before all the fame, Sam was a working actor and played in a few commercials, one of which, believe it or not, was a hamburger commercial.
The Crystal Hamburger, it's different. Probably it's these little cooked onions.
This is a tasty burger.
And he was also a substitute teacher.
What you say? I say whoever threw that paper, your mom's a hoe.
All jokes aside, after a few years, Sam got noticed by director Spike Lee and started getting small roles in his movies. We see him appearing in his films Do the Right Thing,
This is Mr. Senior Love Daddy doing the nasty to your ear.
Mo Better Blues, and Jungle Fever. Jackson actually played in a lot of early classics from legendary directors. A few years later, he landed a minor role in Martin Scorsese's Goodfellas, and after that, in Jurassic Park by Steven Spielberg.
Hold on to your butts.
But even though these movies became iconic, his roles were still small, and nothing truly broke him through.
Yo! Hold up! Time out! Y'all take a chill!
But that's until he met Quentin Tarantino. It all started with Pulp Fiction, the movie that changed everything. But they actually met before that. Samuel L. Jackson had auditioned for Tarantino's first movie, Reservoir Dogs, but he didn't get the job. And apparently they saw each other again at the Sundance Film Festival when it premiered. And this is what happened.
Walked up to him and said, man, awesome movie. This movie is so great. And he said, how'd you like the guy who got your part? And I was like, the movie would have been much better with me in it.
Duh! Yeah. What do you think I'm gonna say?
I'm writing something for you right now. And I go, you remember me? He's like, yeah, man, I'm writing something for you right now. You're gonna get it soon. And Pulp Fiction came in the mail like 2 weeks later.
Wow.
And I was like, whoa.
Wow, that
okay, worth not getting a job for.
And the rest was history. Pulp Fiction became a cult classic, and its impact reached far beyond anything Sam Jackson or Quentin Tarantino could have imagined. They did something totally different for their time. But not everybody liked it. When Pulp Fiction won the Palme d'Or in 1994, people began yelling during Tarantino's speech that the art house film by Kieslowski should have won. But Tarantino was like,
"You are watching a master at work."
People were like, who does this guy think he is with his ultra-violent movies filled with feet shots and cuss words? And to be honest, I still question the feet shots. But hey, it worked.
Don't be telling me about foot massages. I'm the foot fucking master.
And we gotta give Samuel L. Jackson credit for it. Apparently he was so powerful during rehearsals that Quentin Tarantino rewrote the script to give him more scenes.
What country you from? What ain't no country I ever heard of? They speak English and what? What? English, motherfucker! Do you speak it?
Quentin actually wanted me to have an afro wig. He wanted it to be a big afro, so the PA he sent out to buy the wig bought the wrong wig, bought a Jerry curl wig. He was like, no, I told you afro, and I was like, no, this is totally right.
Yeah.
And I put it on, and we had this whole thing, and he started, fussing about it. I'm going, look, man, everybody in NWA had a Jerry curl at that time, and this is perfect for Jules.
Also, there have been rumors that Mr. Jackson doesn't do more than 3 takes of any scenes.
Well, I have to have a really good explanation when you need more than 3. Somebody's messing up, because it ain't me.
This man simply don't make no mistakes. And from that moment, he became the man who could turn a simple monologue into a sermon.
And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
Pulp Fiction became a timeless masterpiece. To this day, every year, millions of kids come of age and discover this movie and think it's the coolest thing on the planet. I was one of them.
I get a whole new group of people, asking me about quarter pounder of cheese and grams. Say what again?
The first time I actually saw the film was at the Cannes Film Festival. I was sitting there watching the film. The audience was loving this movie, loving it. About halfway through, I realized there were subtitles at the bottom of it. So I said, hey, these people are reading it, and they're getting it. This really might be something special. And actually, by the time it was over, I was actually sitting there, and there were tears running down my face when it was over. I was just so pleased that I was part of that particular film.
This role earned Samuel his only Oscar nomination ever, and he didn't win. That is straight up crime. You can just hear Sam Jackson saying,
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Even though he didn't win, Samuel L. Jackson didn't need a statue to become a legend, because what followed after Pulp Fiction was a run that no one else could replicate. During these years, Sam Jackson cemented himself as the coolest supporting actor alive. He played in Die Hard with a Vengeance with Bruce Willis, A Time to Kill with Matthew McConaughey, and The Negotiator with Kevin Spacey. Oh, and Shaft, which gave us this iconic quote.
Mr. L. Jackson, I just watched Shaft for the first time.
Oh, very cool.
And you know that part where you say,
You know me. It's my duty to please that booty.
Indeed I do, yes.
well, my daughter said it to her principal.
And of course, he also played in Snakes on a Plane, a movie about, you guessed it, snakes on a plane.
Enough is enough! I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane!
One of my personal favorites, however, is Coach Carter, which is the first movie I ever saw with Sam Jackson. It's actually a really inspirational movie, and I highly recommend watching it if you haven't.
I came to coach basketball players and you became students. I came to teach boys and you became men. And for that, I thank you.
Sam Jackson may not have always been the lead actor, but throughout the years, he never disappeared. This man is a literal shapeshifter. There's no way you can typecast Sam Jackson. His range is just too crazy. And so when Sam Jackson was asked to play in Star Wars by George Lucas, you know he wasn't just gonna have to play some random character.
Talked to George, and he's like, what is it you like to do in Star Wars? I said, I don't care, man. I can be a stormtrooper. You can put a white helmet on me. I just want to run across the screen and say I was in Star Wars. And he's like, we'll find something, don't worry.
Well, he certainly found something, because the next day Jackson flew to London without getting to read the script and did not learn he was playing the character of Jedi Mace Windu until he was fitting his costume.
And the fitter comes in and says, okay, those are yours. Try those on. I'm like, oh, I'm a Jedi? Right. And they're like, yeah. So I tried on my Jedi costume, like, oh my God, this is crazy.
Discover the identity of your attacker. May the Force be with you.
Imagine if Samuel L. Jackson got the role of Darth Vader. I wonder what that would sound like.
Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker.
Sadly, George Lucas had other plans for Mace Windu and decided to kill him.
Rest in peace.
But according to Jackson, he didn't die at all.
Windu is not dead. That's what I keep telling him. I said, there's a long history of people in the Star Wars world with one hand, one arm, and they're still, around here kicking ass. And Jedis can fall from great heights without dying.
It didn't work, man. I'm still alive, motherfucker.
In 2008, he resurrected again as Nick Fury in Marvel, becoming the guy who literally assembled the Avengers. Nick Fury is literally invincible. He's been in the Marvel Cinematic Universe for more than 15 years. But if there was ever a moment where the MCU career would end, this would have been the most Samuel L. Jackson way to go.
Oh no. Mother.
In 2001, he decided to take on a role that is a bit more family-friendly, so he starred in The Incredibles as Frozone.
Honey! What? Where's my super suit? What? Where is my super suit? What? Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time.
Samuel L. Jackson is the bridge between generations. Kids know him, boomers know him, film bros know him. Everyone has at least one movie that they love with Samuel L. Jackson in it. Tarantino even calls Samuel his muse. He's the only actor Tarantino allows to improvise in a scene, even though he's known for making actors say lines exactly as written in the script.
You hire an actor to learn your lines and say them. Now, there are exceptions to that. Sam Jackson is the exception. Sam Jackson is a terrific writer. He knows how his characters should talk. Now, he loves my words. That's one of the reasons that he works with me. That's one of the reasons he would tackle a character like Steven is for with me.
Sam Jackson and Tarantino go way back and have earned each other's respect over the years. These two have collaborated more than most actors and directors do in a lifetime. In total, Sam Jackson has played in 6 out of 10 Tarantino movies so far. First, he played Jules in Pulp Fiction, then he starred in Jackie Brown as Ordell.
When I open the trunk, you pop up, rack this motherfucker.
He also has a short cameo as a piano player named Rufus in Kill Bill Volume 2.
Rufus, he's the man.
He didn't appear physically in Inglourious Basterds, but he did do the voiceover.
Because nitrate film burns 3 times faster than paper. Shoshana has a collection of over 350 nitrate film prints.
Then, the movie that most young people will probably know him from, Django Unchained. At first, Sam Jackson was disappointed that he didn't get the role of Django in a movie called Django. Instead, he plays Steven, a house slave who basically is the villain behind the villain.
Then I kept reading it, and Steven didn't show up for a very long time. Where's Steven? And then when I got to him and I read it, it's like, oh, this is what he wants.
Sam Jackson single-handedly turned Steven into one of the most hated characters in cinema.
I miss you like I misses a rock in my shoe.
You've just written him. You haven't seen him. So, are you ready for what this is going to be? And he's like, whatever you bring, bring it. So, I brought it.
I believe if you don't give up in the next 10 seconds, we gonna blow this brains out. Believe that.
Even though he's the most hated character in the film, Sam Jackson still makes him watchable, and that's the power he has as an actor. Funny thing is that he played Martin Luther King a year earlier.
So I went from playing Martin Luther King to Steven, the most beloved black man on the planet, to the most despicable Negro in cinematic history.
That's who the hell you calling Snowball, horse boy? I'll snatch your black ass off that nag down here in the mud so fast, make no...
And lastly, there's The Hateful Eight, where Mr. Jackson gave a monologue that I will never forget.
Then I grabbed me a handful of that black hair at the back of his head, and I stuck my big black...
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the
So why hasn't Samuel L. Jackson won an Oscar? Well, he is a reminder that talent isn't always about awards. Oscars are overrated anyway, and it's about presence, impact, and longevity. Samuel L. Jackson didn't need an Oscar to become a legend. All he needed was a camera, a great script, and maybe 1 or 2 curse words.
Over a bump or something. Hey, the car ain't hit no motherfucking bump.
In 2022, the Academy did finally give him an honorary Oscar for Lifetime Achievement. I mean, it was about time. They owed this man an apology.
What's wrong? The fact that this is not serving time in some federal penitentiary is a huge, hot, heaping pile of horse.
Samuel L. Jackson has defined movie culture for over 30 years. He's the only man who can make swearing poetic.
I mean, there are people who do their whole careers and nobody remembers anything. A lot of things I say in movies, people still say to me, so I'm good with that.
But it's not only the voice or the use of strong profanity in his movies that makes him a legend. It's that he treats every movie, no matter how big or small, like it matters. He can be in Snakes on a Plane and The Avengers and treat both with the same energy. And that is professionalism. He has a true love for his craft.
You're a smart motherfucker, that's right.
Not only that, Samuel L. Jackson is one of the very few actors who actually enjoys watching his own movies.
We're in this business because it's a look at me business.
And if you say you don't do that shit, you're a liar. You lie to yourself, you're lying to the people who watch you. Even those motherfuckers that go, oh, I can't watch myself on the screen. So, well, why the should we pay $12.50 to watch your ass if you're not gonna? If you can't watch it, I damn sure don't want to watch it. I watch my movies. I want to see myself.
Now, if you want to watch more movies from iconic actors, I highly recommend checking out Mud with Matthew McConaughey and After Sun with Paul Mescal, which are currently streaming on Mubi, not only in my country, the Netherlands, but in many other countries. Mubi is a curated streaming service dedicated to elevating great cinema from all around the globe. From iconic directors to emerging auteurs, there's always something new to discover. And the best thing is that they are all carefully handpicked by Mubi curators, allowing you to discover the best cinema at your fingertips, streaming anytime, anywhere.
I work anytime, anywhere. We work Jewish holidays? Anytime, anywhere.
You can try Mubi free for 30 days at mubi.com/docinema. That's mubi.com/docinema for an entire month of great cinema for free.